What's up, family? It's J-Wro, Jason Andrew Wrobel here, bringing you another amazing vegan raw food superfood recipe. And today we're gonna be doing lemon cashew cream tarts. Yes, sweet little tarts that are gonna be like a Cupid's arrow right to your heart. These are delicious, they're super easy to make, and we're gonna start by doing this in 2 steps. We're gonna make the lemon cashew cream filling and then the walnut date crust second. Okay, so we're over at our blend tech and we're gonna start by adding 1 cup of raw soaked cashews. Now, I soaked these guys overnight in some fresh water. If you don't have overnight and you wanna make these the same day, soak them for at least 2 hours just to get them really nice and soft and easily blendable. Then we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of filtered water and then a 1/4 cup of your favorite liquid sweetener. In this case, I'm rocking some raw coconut nectar. Of course, you guys could do maple syrup, you could do agave, you could do yacon, whatever your pleasure, you can do it that way. Next up, we're gonna add a pinch of Himalayan crystal salt to bring out all the flavors and to add extra minerals too. Then we're gonna do a teaspoon of raw extra virgin coconut oil. And then we're gonna throw in a teaspoon of organic vanilla extract. You can also substitute ground organic vanilla beans. And then lastly, we're gonna add a few squirts, I guess, squeezes of fresh lemon juice. And now we're gonna blend for about 20 to 30 seconds until we have a super smooth, whippy, creamy, yummy, decadent consistency. Yes, all of those adjectives in one. Look at that. So that is what we're going for. It's almost like a frosting consistency, if you will. Maybe not as thick, but you can see it's got some body to it. It's got some body. Now what we want to do is take the lemon cashew cream and put it in a container like a Pyrex or Tupperware, and we're going to chill it in the fridge for a few hours to let it really firm up while we make our walnut date crust. Okay, so now that our cashew lemon filling is chilling in the fridge, we've got to move on to our walnut and date crust. So let's take our raw organic walnuts and about 4 honey dates, locally grown honey dates, and they're so soft and chewy and sweet. They're gonna be an awesome addition to this crust. Let's walk over to our Gigantor food processor and make ourselves a little tart crust, because it's a must. So to your food processor bowl, take your 1 cup of raw walnuts, and if you don't like walnuts, you can easily substitute pecans or even hazelnuts or almonds in this crust. Now go ahead and process the walnuts until they turn into almost like a chunky meal consistency. And once you achieve that, we're gonna add our dates to bind it all together. Okay, now let's check the consistency. We're gonna check on 2 things here. We're gonna check on number 1, whether or not we have that perfect crummy consistency, which it looks like we do. And then the second thing we're gonna check for is to see if we have enough dates in here where we're gonna be able to bind our crust. Next, let's add a little splash of organic vanilla extract. And also, of course, we gotta add a pinch of salt. That's looking real good. So let's take our crust back to our cutting board and we're gonna press these into our little tart cups and stick these babies in the freezer and let them chill out for a while because they need some alone time. Okay, so now it's time to form our little tart crusts. And to that end, I'm gonna use 2 different pieces of kitchen equipment, if you will. I'm gonna take these little muffin wrappers, if you will, these little foil and paper wrappers, and to aid in the formation of our crust, I'm actually gonna put them inside of these little ramekins. And then take a little bit of your crust and start forming it as best you can into a little tart cup. What I like to do is just be pretty meticulous with my crust making. So by pressing in the middle and using your thumb and fluting the edges, we call it, which is basically just pushing the edges into the crinkles, you get a nice, beautiful action here, right? It's very even, it's all pressed down. You wanna make sure there are no cracks, there are no crumbs, just a nice, even, firm crust. So now what we're gonna do is take all of our little ramekins here, and we're gonna go and put these in the freezer for about an hour or two just to solidify and firm up. And then we're gonna take out our cashew cream and fill these babies and top it with some fresh blueberries and fresh mint leaves. So I think I'm gonna go chill. I don't know, maybe take a stroll, check out my fig tree, walk the dog, do something. And I will be back very shortly when everything is firm and ready to go. So our walnut date tart crusts are fresh out of the freezer and looking awesome, as is our cashew lemon filling. So I'm gonna take our little tarts one by one, and with a small offset spatula, which you could also use a kitchen knife, go around the edges of our little muffin wrappers here and gently pry them loose. Now it's time to fill them with our lemon cashew cream. Now what I love to top these with is a little bit of fresh fruit like organic blueberries, a little bit of fresh mint. You guys could throw some kiwi, raspberry, a little bit of peaches, whatever you want at this point. Play and create, it's all up to you. Now this is always the most difficult part, when you make something really, really stunningly beautiful and then you must wreck it for the sake of appetite. So let's pick off the one closest to the face and give her a little taste. Maybe we can just wreck it a little bit here. That's looking like the perfect bite. Ready? Okay, down the hatch, here we go. I'm serious, guys, you guys are gonna love this recipe. Run home, if you're not home already, and make this tonight, and leave me a comment how much you dig this. And I would also love to know, if you love this video, give it a thumbs up, but let me know what's your all-time favorite way to incorporate cashews into your dishes. I'd love to know. So guys, this is Jason Andrew Wrobel, aka J-Wro, rocking out here on YouTube with the Sun Warrior Tribe, which I am proud to be a part of. They have the most amazing superfood protein and nutritional supplements. Check them out here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, all over the web. You can also find me at jasonwrobel.com. That's Jason, W-R-O-B, as in baby, EL.com. And I'm also all over YouTube and the social media network. So stay tuned, subscribe, and thrive for more amazing vegan superfood and raw food recipes. And I'm gonna go snuggle up to these, and I think I'm gonna save the other two. You know what? And just when guests come over and I wanna throw something amazing at them, have a friend I wanna thank, you know, this would be the perfect little thank you gift. So I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks so much. Peaches. So good.